What's up guys, this is GKCookin back with another one. Today we are going to be making one of my favorite breakfast menu items. It is Huevos Rancheros. We're going to do it with a side of homemade refried beans. We have a chopped salsa that I'm going to be sauteing up, as well as a nice side of crispy potatoes to go with it. Stay tuned. Here's what y'all need for this one. As always, the trusty old waste bin, Rachel. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this whole onion, as well as a few garlic cloves. Throw that in the compost. Look at that. Peel off the skin here, chop it in half. One time through, this is how professionals chop onions. You ready? We want these onions real fine. 4 cloves of garlic. You take the garlic, lay it down, pop it. Boom. Bobby, you taught me well. Peel off that skin, look at that. Just comes right off. Again, just like the onion, we want the garlic to be real fine. Make sure to get your fingers back while you're chopping. Don't want to cut off those nice pretty fingernails. You know, you put it all together just like that, and then you hit it like that, huh? Hey, Food Network, see you next year. I got my show coming. Here, I'm gonna do the salsa. I'm just gonna get a little olive oil in there. Over here, we're gonna do the potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and get some olive oil in here. And then back here is where we're gonna do the beans. Go ahead and get some in there too. So we're gonna get a good amount of these onions back here for the beans, about half of what's left in here for the salsa. We're gonna get a little bit over here for the potatoes. So for the garlic, same thing, about a third in each one. So like I said, we are going to be doing homemade refried beans, but for the sake of time, I am going to use a can of already baked pinto beans. We are going to strain part of the juice out, but I do want to leave about a third of the juice that's in here. My garlic and my onions in the pot right now. I'm gonna pour these guys in. I'm gonna turn the beans down to about medium-low heat, and we're gonna add a lid to them and just let these cook for about 20 minutes or so. That's what we're gonna do. We want little cubes out of this potato. I'm talking like that big. Oh yeah, all right, hold on. She's a tough one. She's a real tough one. She's a big one too, huh? Got us these nice little potato stick things. We're just gonna chop them up. That's all we need, little cubes like that. Got these little cubes. We're just gonna throw these in. And these are just gonna crisp up real nice. Those as well are probably going to need about 20 minutes to medium-high heat. Margarita. Gotta have a little margarita while we're making Huevos Rancheros for breakfast. P.S. It is actually dinner time for us right now, but we're gonna enjoy some breakfast. So this is a really easy salsa. Literally just gonna rough chop some tomatoes, rough chop a Serrano pepper. Seeds are loose. Got ourselves some tomatoes. Run through your tomato. Again, it's a rough chop, doesn't have to be perfect. Thin slices is what we need with these tomatoes. You see that? Get these out of the way here. All right, we're gonna use 1 Serrano, seeds and all, honestly. Thin slices as well. Let's go ahead and get these guys in our pan over here. They're probably gonna need about 5 to 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and check on these potatoes. I'm gonna create some steam. Got my cooking wine here. Cover it back up. Half a lime. So you can see these tomatoes have really kind of cooked down, almost like melted down, right? And this is exactly what we want. Those beans are looking real good. So I strained out these beans just a little bit. We're gonna take our masher and we're gonna mash these up real good. I'm gonna pause on these guys real quick, and I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic salt in here. I'm gonna even hit these guys with a little bit of it, and our salsa back here as well. So paprika, I love the smokiness of paprika, especially in these Tex-mex dishes that I'm doing. So we are going to use a good amount of paprika in these beans, and even a little bit over here as well. Cumin, I use cumin in just about everything as well. About a teaspoon in there. Hit these guys with just just a little bit, and then same back here, just a tad. Lemon pepper, about a half teaspoon in there. About a half teaspoon on our potatoes. And then we're gonna do about a teaspoon of this lemon pepper in our salsa. All right, we're gonna continue mashing here. Mixla, corn and flour tortillas. It's like exactly what it sounds like. I love corn tortillas and I love flour tortillas. They got a baby. Get these in the pan. We're gonna crisp these up. Get those in there. So we're doing fried eggs. Got a nice crack. The old one-handed dandy. Emerald Lagasse Essence Original. Tap a bit of that on there. Flip these guys over. You guys at Smell-O-Vision, I'm using his essence and then I start becoming emerald. It's a curse and a blessing, you know? So the mango is going to be served, honestly, just to make the dish look really good at the end. Presentation is key here. About 3 of those going on each side. It's a pretty looking mango. Also, we're going to do some avocado on top, and I don't think traditionally this dish is served with avocado, but isn't that sad? One cool thing that you can do is you can actually utilize the skin here and just kind of mash it all up just like that. And that way when you go to serve it, you already have it in a nice little bowl. Isn't that cool? There you go. Lime wedges. We're gonna serve these guys up with our Huevos Rancheros as well as a little bit of cilantro. Time to plate it up. All right, we're gonna start with our tortilla. Get our fried egg right on top just like that. Our chopped salsa. Put that right over the top, the side of these refried beans that we made. This delicious mango here as well. Nice side of these crispy potatoes. Serve that up with it as well. Some lime wedge. Queso fresco. That right there over the top of those beans. On the top of that as well. And the final touch, the greenery. That is the GKCookin version of Huevos Rancheros right there. Thanks for tuning in with me. If you guys like what you saw today, make sure to subscribe to my channel, check me out on Instagram, and as always, that's a chop.